If you head down the street, past those makeshift barracks, you will come to the ruins. You will dodge. You will search elsewhere. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Excuse me! Do you mind? Most rude of you. Alright, where's he hiding? He said the water's edge. Perhaps the other side of here? Ah! A sheathed katana. Bum 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 bum. Do. Don't worry, we'll be liberating this place soon enough. Alas, I found naught of value. Did you? Found in the ruins of Mon's End, this finely crafted blade shows little signs of use. That's Ulan's note. Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had a chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time, but gradually moved their forces across from Fluminus. Now every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuya. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on half a dozen occasions. If that, I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzen at least. Doma is so much more than that. There beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the palace, that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our people and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Hien, son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view, but in the end... yeah, in the end... Ha! Kami, strike me down! How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Jesus Christ, look at that bonus! Please give me that! Ooh, what do people like? People like... Sure, let's take a shield. Why not? Ba, ba. On the eve of destiny, Hien understands what must be done for Doma. On second thought, Alex, I ask that you return to the House of the Fierce without me, and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Babadam, babadam. To the House of the Fierce it is then. Alright, I've got a feeling this is going to be a voiced cutscene. It just seems like an important one. Let's see if I'm right. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists. I shall summon the others at once. The others? As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. Am I correct? Ooh, it certainly looks like it.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Ah, good to see you, Soroban.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
I I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Korjin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
I can understand what he's thinking. The castle can be rebuilt. As can Dorma, I suppose. No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to the mine. Tsurunuki's working hard, and Issei's doing what he can to help. But maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. And... no, it's not Alice. Ah, it's Gosetsu. The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment and gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not unto battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. Speak with Alfinor. Soroban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. That's another day. That's like within like a couple of quests. And I know this isn't important, but a lot of people talk about, and now I've got a chance, I'm going to move this down. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labours and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? Okay, that didn't scale. So, a big thing that people talk about is how much time has passed since the start of the story. And within a couple of quests here, at least 2 days have passed. Like, specifically worded days have passed. Far be it from me to refuse. No rest for the righteous! True enough, true enough. When you have seen to your sundry tasks and are ready to retire, I pray you let me know. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Sure, I don't need it, but I'll have it. Bam, 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 bam.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like Like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won, and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Cayenne, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child. He said, "For my dearest Shun, live." My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Cayenne, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Ah, even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Ugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Well, that was an absolutely wonderful scene. The die is cast.